Let us continue playing Atelier Rorona. When we last left off, we've done most of the main requests we need to do. We just need to make a high quality bomb, and also we now have Hom as our assistant, and I've discovered how we're going to use him. Now, I was actually mistaking the level up system in this game for the one in the original, and also somewhat how Totery works. He will level up at staggered intervals based on story events, not actually based on what he does, so there's no point in having him doing low grade stuff at this stage. He can gather ingredients from various areas, however, the only one that's probably useful is the Otago Ruins right now. Everything else is taking too long, and we're not getting enough decent stuff back. I mean, we can already pick up 80 quality water, and magic grass we can get in the Otago Ruins anyway, so that's kind of pointless. Catacombs we can only find salt. As he levels up, he will be able to gain more ingredients, but for now, we need him to synthesize for us. He can synthesize pretty much anything that we have made ourselves, and I don't think he uses our ingredients. I know in Totery they do use your ingredients, but I think he does his independently, which is quite nice. So what we're going to have him make is pure oil, and we're going to go for quality pure oil. Because we have to make an 80 quality bomb, this is probably the best ingredient that's going to help us get that far. So, he will make those. We'll see how well he does in a couple of days. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually do a slight upgrade, because I've discovered how these things work. Unfortunately, we only have one. If our garden degrades, because it does go through items and eventually goes back to a seed, we can recover the seed and then we can start modifying both, which may be what we do here. So in the meantime, we're just going to make some useful things. Or things that we've not currently made at this stage.
What should I make?
So, what are we still yet to make on this? We haven't made a Danish, and we can currently make 2. Unfortunately, that would cost us our alchemy yeast. This being said, we can always ask our companion to go and make some more of this. So, we're going to go and make a good Danish, I think. Can't hit the tasty recovery L by the look of it, but not unless there's a random food item I've got that goes above that point. It'd be nice to unlock the trait, but I'm not worried too much about it if we don't. Now, on that basis then, we'll just go for a couple of our mid things here. And we have 4 flour. Let's not use the great stuff. Let's also not use that, because that's worthless. Huzzah, we have made a couple of Danishes. Quality, price up, last heal 1. To the container. Alright. So what else haven't we actually made yet? We haven't made a blitz symbol. So let's make 1 and see what we can do with this. Okay, we can use up the healing aroma, which does get us up in the trait numbers quite high. I don't think we've got anything else that's going to get us to that point. Honey's quite good looking at this. But we might as well go and see what this is initially. So, a random rock, we'll take... We'll take that and get the on sale trait, although we already have that one. And I guess for same reasons we're going to crack open one of these just to unlock whatever we can with this. So more we're just going for traits here, and since we put some good ones in, I might as well stick with the good ones at the moment. Cost +1. Yeah, nothing else I can really do with that. Synthesize.
What traits do I want?
Quality and price down. Okay, so we've made a blitz symbol.
What should I make?
Can't make a meteor because we don't have the things for it. But we've spent a couple of days now, so let's go and check in with Hom. So if we look at the history, he has made a 63 quality pure oil. That's not as high as we would like, but that's the sort of level he's currently at. And pure oils are quite useful anyway. We could ask him to go and make traits instead, which might be better, and we might even do that at some stage, but for now, probably not much harm in it. Actually, Let's see. If we can get him to just fill up gaps in what we've currently got, that might be more useful. Yeah, make some healing aromas, and we'll go for quality for the moment. Meanwhile, I should really be recycling stuff and doing all my optimization tasks, which I haven't been doing. And also, we'll check out the front and see if we can gather the ingredient seed back. Meanwhile, what can we do here? Okay, you want 2 pure oils. I'm actually happy to give you these. At least the 2 low ones that we made. Free ice bombs. Don't have enough for that. Here you go, 1 Silkis. I'm going to accept that and just have that on the back burner. We don't have any more of those as I've spent them. A couple of vouchers for that one, and I'm going to leave for 2 beast skins for the moment. Alright. Let's see if we can make that bomb. That 80 quality bomb that we need.
What should I make?
I shouldn't go for free. I really should not go for free. I should just make the one and stick with it. So that hits the quality up. So 60 that... we're going to get quality anyway, though. I hate this. Alright. If we go for extra ones, we just do not have the supplements. I want to keep that because ultimately it does the thing. So I think what we're going to do instead is just make a bunch of supplements now.
What should I make?
5. Alright. Quality. So we could absolutely force the quality through if we wanted to. But for now, let's see if we can find a cost +1. It's an 88, but we can use that for other things. Actually, we have 3 of those. Alright, fine. We'll use one of these. Now sort by quality, and now we'll start using these things up. So critical, forceful, price down, and go with that. All right.
What traits do I want?
We obviously want the critic. We obviously want that. We'll take the critical. We will take the cost up, and we will take the forceful to increase the item power. Oh, we got an S grade, 99. But we have 5 of the things. Also, event time. Music!
Huh? I've heard this before. Ah! My ear!
How do you play music stealthily behind me?
Hello again, my dear kitty.
What's going on? My ear! I'm not a cat. I'm a human.
You seem pretty excited about it. You want me to try it on your other ear, too?
Ah, no! Don't! What are you doing here anyway?
You were in my dreams last night.
What?
I tried to get your attention, but then I realized that I don't even know your name. Do you know how heartbreaking it is when all you want is for that one person to notice you? But it's impossible.
Who are you again?
Stop with that embarrassing talk. It's Rorona, okay? My name is Rorona.
Rorona. How poetic. It rings in my heart, even though it only has 3 syllables.
I said enough. Oh, but I don't think I've asked for your name either.
My name? I'm Tris. Wait, I guess I should keep it a secret, huh? Let's just say that my name is Tantris.
Yep, we'll go with that.
The wandering bard type person.
Tantris, the wandering bard type person.
Tantris. Tris? They both sound awkward.
I didn't think you'd care so much about my name. Are you trying to send me some kind of signal?
No, I'm trying to shorten it.
What? No. I just need to figure out what to call you.
Aw, how cute. I'll never get tired of picking on you.
You bastard.
Oh dear. War were declared.
Who gave you permission to create such a lovey-dovey atmosphere with my pupil?
Master?
My apologies. I didn't think I'd find another such beautiful lady here. Besides this precious girl, of course.
You make me sick. Wait, have I seen you somewhere before?
Ooh, straight to the point. Me likey. I heard you're suffering from an irrational order given by the kingdom. I just came to see if you need help.
You wanna help me?
Sure. I might not be of much help, but I can at least act as your shield. Just let me know. Anytime. Well, that's all. See ya.
So we can now hire Tantris.
Ran away.
It looked like he was running away from you, Master.
Whatever. I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to interrogate him later.
Master? Oh well, I'm tired.
We can now hire Tantris and do some quests for him. I think that's all bar one of the characters we can now recruit. Oh, actually, we might not be able to recruit him yet, but there's only one extra character that we have to worry about with that. Also, the ingredients! There are things you are not meant to know. Indeed. And she does end up making her own versions of homunculuses later in the second game, but for now, we just have Hom, who is busy away doing some alchemy stuff for us. Hasn't made any of those yet, we'll take another day. Let's go grab our extra ingredient for the day, and let's go and see if this is reverted back to a seed yet. I think it takes 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, but yeah, it doesn't look like it.
What should I...
Yeah, it's just not worth it. These can be useful, but until we can get 2 of them, there's not much point in upgrading them. And once we can upgrade them, we'll probably waste a bunch of time doing it. Yes, and also I should probably get rid of the other stuff that's in the basket. Okay. So that all done, let's go and have a go at making this bomb.
What should I make?
So, we can try and make 3. Problem is, if we make 3, this massively reduces the chances of us hitting the target, but means I'll have some spare ones. So quality there. 90, we can go for the rank boost, and we can go for this, which does have a few bits and pieces. Make it on sale as well, which might actually be reasonable enough to do. I don't know quite what we got for going on with that other question mark, but we got enough points to at least consider it. So 399s. I think this isn't going to be 80. But we have a 10% boost as well. Let's... Alright, let's see what happens. Increase item power by 30. Quality we definitely need to take. Rank boost we'll take as well, and if we've got a spare point, price down, why not? We'll take it. On the nose. 80 quality. Alright. So that is not bad at all. I mean, they're not good by any means. These bombs are not good ones, but hey, they're at least better than the ones Cole sells us. Yeah, gotta wait. Gotta wait. So we spent 4 days at least churning stuff and things out of that, so we'll see. Alright, one more day. Want to do one more day just so we can confirm with Harm and get him doing something that's a little more useful to us. Meanwhile, let's make some of this. We only have 2 fuel dirt, that's why. Well, I guess it's fine if we're using it just to the item anyway, and I might as well stick with this. I think after this, we're probably going to be looking towards tonics. In fact, we could probably get him doing those already, couldn't we? Maybe? No idea. Let's find out.
What traits do I want? What should I make?
If nothing else, we can get him making ingredients that'd be useful for making tonics. Okay, so he's made 2. We'll have him synthesize then. No, he can't make tonics. We have made one ourselves, but apparently that's not on the list. Can make more killer gelatin though if we wanted him to. I'm going to have him make Silkus, and I'm going to go for trait level. Unless that would... No, it would take 3 days regardless. So what he'll do now is he will make... he'll make the item, but he'll make it with the highest traits possible, rather than necessarily the highest quality. And that means in 3 days we'll be able to hand in the request up there. So we need to spend 3 days getting stuff. So in order to make tonic, we need... Oh, actually, we're out of days. Alright, we'll wait on this then. Grab that, check outside. Because, yeah, those tonics are going to be the killer of us, I think. Let's still like that. Don't know why I went inside. I'm going back to the thing anyway. It conveniently puts the item back in the slot for me, though. Cordelia wants our 2 pure oils as well. Of course you do. You want a couple of bombs. Those we can actually do, and since you only need quality 30 ones, we'll give you that. Actually, no. Have the coal bombs. You want a couple of blitz symbols. You want a couple of those. Everybody wants stuff. It's not good. Really not good. Alright, we'll go see Sturk, get ourselves those last few vouchers.
Any progress? Keep it up.
So we have nothing that we can fill in there. And quite a lot of tonics still to make. I mean, by that token, if we make good ones, it'll be better than the terrible one we did hand in, but... Oh, here we go. 80 quality flour. Let's go and actually grab some of these. I think I already did this, kind of. I must have already made some of these. Also, these look good items, Rise, but we want to save our tickets. Armor is not as important right now. We are higher leveled than we perhaps should be at this stage. But now, I believe it's time for some pies.
What should I make?
You know, once we get some candied branches and stuff. Sundry store. Alright, buy all the high quality water because we're going to need that soon. Buy some of those, and nothing else here I think we need right now. Ooh. Extra event. We're out of magic grass. What? It was... I'm sure this was missing cabbages. Maybe they just changed it on the ridiculousness of it. So, price of magic grass has gone up. Let's just see how that is at the moment. I don't even know if we got any, in all honesty. It's not great, I'll be honest. These are things we can sell. Let's sell off all this bad equipment. If there's even a vague hint that it might be useful, we're not selling it, but there we go. We're up to the 14,000 range again. All right, back to the workshop. So this is minor interference, of course, but it does mean that we have to actually go and source ingredients. You know, we got Harmer we can send out to go and grab some if we need to, but
What should I make?
it's a mild inconvenience. Anyway, I mentioned pies, but we'll have to wait a day. It is time to begin the pie quests. Alright, grab that, head outside, see if the ingredient seed is converted. I'm sure it mentioned in the tutorial that it would go back, but if it hasn't by the time... Well, we'll see. How many days have I spent now? A few. Oh, we're back. More scenes with Hom. Well, I'm going to leave the bottle. We obey instructions to a letter. I might be underestimating your intelligence. My fiendish plan of buying all the magic grass and, you know, doing this, it's silly. It's silly. But we approve. Anyway, what are you doing right now? You're still making these, and you are 2 days away from getting that done. So, let's spend one of those days making some pies. So that is base 60, and this is the important bit. Now that they got these quality 80 ones, I don't even think we need all of them, but... is this worth the gamble? So we've got 60 base... 75, 80, plus the 10% boost on it. As much as I don't want to use these all, I'm going to use them all. I just want to be certain at this point.
What traits do I want? What should I make?
Alright. I've wasted so many resources with that. Alright, fine. Fine. We do need to get a quality 81. That is absolutely essential that we get that. But apparently we can't do it with just those base ingredients, even with the upgraded flour. And since water is about as good as we're ever going to get it... Okay, what can we do here? Beef skin? No. Plain pies. Isn't that convenient? We just made some. Couple of vouchers. Nella wants cannons for some reason. Somebody wants us to defeat that within 3 turns, which is tempting. But we'll leave that alone for now. Back to the workshop. We need to spend 1 day doing something, so let's go and see what we can do. That's only going to take us a day. And yeah.
What should I make?
It's more just working out what I can actually still make at this point. Or what I need to. I mean, I can actually make the Silkis now, and that might actually save me some time, but... Or I just make a tonic. The only problem, I guess, now is with magic grasses being a little rare. Alright, that's still probably the way to go here. I can't break that level for the moment, so we're just going to leave it at quality 80. And I don't imagine we have anything that's good here. Yeah, if the glow grass isn't doing it, I don't think we've got anything that's going to break that point. So we're just going to go with a reasonably high quality one. Oh, actually, I shouldn't use the convert. Yeah, cost is fine, but we don't want to use the convert one.
What traits do I want?
Okay, so price down, cost increase, last level 2, forceful, and I guess resist earth for no reason. Okay, so item quality up and trait quality up. So if we use this in an area, all the items get a quality boost, and also the trait level goes up. So huzzah! We actually probably want to keep that one. The downside is, of course, I can only make one more. But we should now, hopefully, have a Silkis, which has got some traits on it. So good work. Let's have you gather ingredients then. So since we know magic grass is going to be important to what we're doing, we're going to send you over to there. And we want quality magic grass. So as we go on through the days, he will gather ingredients for us. Meanwhile, this is still kind of useless to us here. I mean, if I only have the one, that's fine, and I'll chalk it up to a mistake and just upgrade that single one. But obviously, for efficiency's sake, I'd like to try and improve 2 at once. Alright, front desk. We're going to sort out the Silkis request. We'll then see what else we can do. As you can see, it was only quality 32, but it had more traits than normal, so that's fine. Do you want quality 80 ones? Technically, we could oblige. I guess I don't need the money. Even if I did need the money, I'm thinking that going out for the wolf is probably going to be quicker. Also means that they spend a couple of days outside of town so that our gatherer can get more stuff.
What should I make?
I'm wondering if he can get up to 80... I suppose we already gathered that one, really. It's the water that we can't break, because we need high-quality tonics for that. That one's getting close, but we don't have the ability to get water items. At least no water items that are any good. Alright. I think we might go with the wolf thing then, or we could go continue with the catacombs. Why did I stop exploring the catacombs? I'm trying to remember that. Probably because I desperately needed to get some bombs. Let's stay where we are for the moment. I'm going to save and think about things. Because going to the catacombs would be fine, but lose a lot of days, and we'd have to make a lot of tonics very quickly at the end. Which we could do. We could definitely do that. But also, I need to make sure that we can actually get through all of the bombs in the catacombs. Or the bomb walls in the catacombs. I think the blitz symbol is probably the best way to get around that. But if not, we just want to have some backup plans. So yeah, the blitz symbol's level 19. We should be fine. Anyway, so we're going to save this, and next time we shall continue playing Atelier Rorona. So, until the next time.